SEO for medical spas. This is video number 3 in the series. I definitely recommend that you watch the first 2 videos. I would argue that this is probably the most important of the entire series. At the end of the video, I'm going to give some advice about your content strategy that you're not going to find anywhere else on YouTube, which is going to help your SEO, your organic traffic, to grow your socials. Let's get into it. Maximizing the relevance of the content on your website to the searches your prospective clients are performing. This is the part of SEO that takes the most time, but that will also give the most rewards. The first thing that needs to be done is keyword research. Now, mind you, a place that specializes in med spa SEO, like SagaPixel does, is not gonna have to do keyword research at this point. Like, we know what keywords we need to target, but assuming you've never done SEO for your medical spa before, someone's gonna have to do keyword research to identify how your clients are searching for the services you provide. Part of this is also gonna be looking at the competition to see whether you have to build some of these dedicated pages. So, for example, no one looks for fillers by name. They look for fillers by body part. So if you do keyword research, you'll find that people are looking for fillers, eye fillers, lip fillers, and in some markets you may be able to rank one single page for all of those searches. But I'll tell you, if you're in a market like Los Angeles or Miami, you will need dedicated pages that are optimized for each one of those queries. And the only way to know this is really to go to the search results. So for example, you can look at a search like lip fillers, Turnersville, New Jersey. First result, you have Yelp, but if we scroll down a little bit more, you're gonna start seeing that we have a bunch of pages in here that are not even optimized for lip fillers at all. We have one right here that popped up, but we have a generic facial plastic surgery page, cosmetic and aesthetic dentistry. And overall, it would probably be overkill to build out eye fillers, lip fillers, cheek fillers, so forth and so on for Turnersville, New Jersey. At the same time, if we perform the same exact search for Philadelphia, we'll find lip fillers, lip fillers, lip fillers, lip injections, and the first one that's not directly optimized for lip fillers, the first dermal fillers page, is actually at position 5. So if Lips and Drips wants to get into a top 3 position and possibly get some actual traffic for this, they probably need to build out a dedicated lip fillers page. So if we had a client we were working with in Philadelphia, I would recommend that they build out dedicated pages for each one of the lip fillers, eye fillers, so forth, but I would not do it for lots of suburbs that are in South Jersey. But regardless, we would check the search results. Once you've done the keyword research and you know the keywords you need to target, you now need to map those keywords to pages on the website. That basically means that you're determining what page on the website we want ranking for lip fillers versus eye fillers versus Botox, which, by the way, you would never map a Botox keyword and a lip fillers keyword to the same page. They both should have their own dedicated pages, which would look something like this: domain.com/Botox, domain.com/fillers, and you would have their respective keywords, Botox mapped to the Botox page and fillers mapped to the fillers page. Makes sense. The next step here is entity optimization. We want to make sure that your content is more comprehensive and information dense than anybody else's content that's in the search results. This means that there are going to be lots of questions that you want to answer in your content. There are going to be subtopics that you want to make sure that you're including that maybe your competitors aren't mentioning even. And above all, you want to have something unique. Google refers to this as information gain. Basically, they're looking for you not to necessarily just round up everything that everybody's saying on page 1 about a topic, but you're actually saying something unique and you're contributing something to the conversation. This is also commonly referred to as on-page SEO. When you're producing your page, you want to take your keyword, and there's a bunch of places that you want to have them placed. So I'm going to take a look at the HTML structure of this page. You'll see it's ranking for Botox, Morristown, New Jersey, because we have it in the title tag. Pro tip on title tag writing: you should usually do keyword, separator, some sort of value proposition that will make people want to click. In this case, you can see that what we did was call out the reviews that this place has. So keyword, separator, 50 plus 5-star reviews, which nobody else in town really has. If you go look at the word count, it's kind of a beefy page. Not saying you have to write 2,500 words, but you don't want to write 500 usually. You also want to make sure that you're adding target keywords wherever you can while keeping it natural. You do not want to keyword stuff, as we call it in SEO. A human being should read this content and no alarm should go off that it sounds weird. Now, your service pages are really going to be the money makers. They're going to be the ones that get you in front of the people when they're explicitly looking for the services and treatments that you provide. But there's another type of keyword that you will very often want to target, which is those informational queries. Now, I'm going to talk about that in the last part of this video series, not in the next video. I definitely recommend that you check out that video because part of your keyword research is going to help you to find blog topics that you're also going to end up using for social media. There's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it. I'm going to talk about it in that video. But before we get into that, the next video is going to be about maximizing the trustworthiness and authoritativeness of your website.